It is mid-cap stocks, or indeed even micro-cap stocks like SOUN stock, that are expected to drive or rather generate the next mega trend of the productivity that we are expecting to see from the implementation of AI in the various processes and routines in the economic activity of the world. Indeed, so companies like SoundHound, are expected, and indeed SoundHound has taken the lead, has gone out there, and some market participants are beginning to cheer them, and they've been doing that, for the last couple of years. So some facts about the company, it's has a short interest of 13.45% gain, there 17.22% in the last trading session, that is the session of the 12th of March. Since the last 1 year, it is up to 149%. The last year to date, this is year to date, that is since 2024, it is up 226%, and we're still in pretty much early March, and up 206% in the last 6 months, up 252% in the last 3 months, up 206% in the last 1 month. And also another fact is that these are the ETFs that are holding the stock. And interesting things about these is that these are some of the most popular. This is a popular ETF, iShares. What has been observed is that sometimes when these investment funds invest, or rather, I should rather say, the the stocks that these funds invest the least in tend to outperform the most. And look at what's going on here. Pretty much, SoundHound is near the bottom of their holdings. Near the bottom of their holdings. Look at this one, Global X Robotics, the one with the most fancy and the most fancy name there. It has it's 0.44% maybe, and indeed iShares I want to believe is BlackRock or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Has 0.25%. So it's like I said, it's a trend. It's an observation that is there. It is. They are small holdings, that it is usually them that tend to perform well, and indeed SoundHound has continued to demonstrate that. It's definitely, can see the numbers here. Last 1 month, last 6 months, last 1 year, year to date. I mentioned the year to date. That is from January of this year to date, the 12th of March, up 226%. But in any case, to cut a long story short, in the last video we observed that the 3 minute, and the 5 minute chart provided the most or had Fibonacci projections that we would probably had projections that in line with expectations, in line with the expectations of the broader market. The expectation of the broader market is that SoundHound is definitely going up. It is definitely going up. Come what SPAC holders, the redemption holders, the funds that got it to the market and got funding for it. Come whatever they are doing, the stock is definitely it has put an end to all those redemptions. They can redeem all the ones. The broader market is the broad economy. The world is coming to SoundHound. So it is the 3 and the 5 minute charts that provided us with the sort of projections that are in line with expectations. So let's move on to the 5 minute chart. And I think that's where we have a reasonable, even higher projections than what we have on a 3 minute chart. Here we have projections of all the way towards $8.77, but we have a couple of other ones below that. So what we make of all of these projections is that on this 5-minute chart, we see that because it's a 5-minute chart, when things begin to move, the stock is likely to the projections are not all, they're slightly more spaced out. 7.4, 7.61, 7.47. It doesn't look like a lot. This is the difference of roughly 14 cents. It doesn't look like a lot, but it also tends to give it, I would say, if there's still some breathing space for the stock to advance, even though that these projections that they're equally resistances as well. Even though they're projections, they are equally resistances. They still give it some window to breathe a bit more. If you compare that with what we have on the 1-day chart, on the 1-day charts, the projections are pretty much the same with what we just saw now on that 5-minute chart, but they're all bunched up here, so this is we saw this resistance here, we saw this rejection here at 7.42. so it is a theme that might continue to might continue to reoccur. The SoundHound might continue to face some resistances as it wants to advance, and this downward projection, this downward correction all the way down to not long ago, all the way down to 4.98. So this is exactly 1 week ago. I don't know if that is going to occur again, but if it does occur, then definitely you shouldn't hesitate in buying that deep. So, but all I can say for sure is that if it retraces anywhere close to 6.35, waste no time and do a trade and pick up some change from what's going to occur. But indeed, SoundHound is definitely a stock that is going to continue to advance regardless of what naysayers are saying. So this is definitely the stock that is in the mix. NVDA has come and blessed the stock. It's definitely going to advance. So if you're in doubt, be no doubt anymore. So we see this as a buy the deep opportunity. And if it advances, even if it traces all the way even below 6.38, then it's even yet more an opportunity. So I digressed from what I was pointing out. So there are a couple of rejections, there are a couple of resistances. It will continue to face as it advances towards 8.4 and even towards $9. It will continue to face those resistances. So there's a good chance we might see some peaks continue to occur, but for sure it will continue to advance. So as things stand right now, it is in this post-market session, it is now trading at almost it's trading at $7.03. So this rejection here was 7.47, let me get it, 7.44. But if indeed it gets towards 7.94, then there's a good chance $8.4 will definitely be on the card. So at some point, that is something that might definitely occur. So 8.4 is a projection we have, and even higher. If we calculate this, we might even find that we may have even a higher projection from if you calculate it manually. So, but in any case, SoundHound definitely going to continue to extend. You don't need to have any fear about that. You don't need to have any doubt about that. So see what you make of it, and I'll definitely continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.